The following is a presentation of the NBA Development
Pete Sousa pregame with Adonis Thomas. Adonis, you missed 5 games with an injury, splashed back onto the scene, 40 points over the course of your last 2 games. Why was it so easy for you to rediscover your rhythm?
And play, and also it was me coming back being aggressive.
You were aggressive in the weight room while you were off for those 5 games. Armor strength and conditioning coach guys say you took it up a notch. You finished preseason in Brooklyn with the Nets, tabbed an affiliate player. What does it mean for you to be here as an affiliate player?
It's great.
Now, we're just after Christmas. What was your best Christmas gift?
My best Christmas gift had to be a coat for this season. In Memphis, it doesn't usually get this cold so fast, and it's a lot of snow here, so a coat was my best Christmas gift.
They're saying maybe negative 30 after the game tonight. What are your plans to keep warm?
I got to hurry to the bus. We got a bus ride to Maine, so it's my job to get in the bus as soon as possible.
You're trying to get to the NBA as soon as possible. Is that your plan for 2014?
Yeah, that's my goal. My goal is to finish up this season with this team, hopefully maybe get a call up before the season, but I want to wear an NBA jersey this year.
Armor jersey tonight, NBA season in the future. Adonis Thomas, Tulsa 66ers in the Springfield Armor, coming up.
Yeah, sometimes.
James Curry with the Spice on a Sunday morning. And now we go under the armor with NBA veteran, a guy with 111 games in the NBA. Gary Forbes is going to tell us how he's going to get back. Now, training camp.
This is Inside the Armor.
Welcome to Inside the Armor. I'm your host, Pete Sousa, once again joined by Armor head coach Doug Overton. Coach, I love shows like this one because the people at home have time on their side. It's 11:30, 3 p.m. today. The Armor take on the Maiden Red Claws at the Mass Mutual Center. They can come on down. ArmorHoops.com. You can get tickets, 413-746-3263. Today, 3 p.m. Big game.
Come on down.
I was out for 2 months, but I was fortunate enough to come back around conference time. Got a chance to play a little bit in the NCAA tournament, so I was blessed, but the rehab was great. I got back, I was stronger, and I haven't had any problems since.
Well, like Adrian Peterson, the next year you played all 36 games. One of only 2 guys to start. The other was teammate Joe Jackson.
Yep.
How did that feel?
It was also like, man, I'm with some legends right now, so I know that I'm one step closer to getting to my dream.
What guy did you learn the most from? If there was one player, I'm sure you learned a lot from all of them, but if there was one guy, I know KG talks a lot, but was there one guy who maybe coached you up a little bit?
I didn't really
But that
get
financial incentive isn't there to hold players here, and that's, I think, where a lot of people struggle.
And that's what they're working on. So there's a plan in place. And if you go back overseas and anybody gives you a hard time, they're going to be in trouble, especially after we get your grades from Saturday's LSTATs. Jeff, thanks for coming by.
Right. Thanks for having me on.
I mean, if he's not interested in sitting down, check him out standing up. Sunday afternoon, today, 3 o'clock. Jeff Foote, we'd love to have you back. Maybe we won't be able to, though, because you might be gone. You might be out of here.
We'll hope so, but, it would be great to be back. So.
Coming up next, we'll get to know Gary Forbes a little better. Stick around. You won't want to miss it. Pete Sousa pregame with Jeff Foote. Jeff, took your LSTATs a few weeks ago. Do we have the results in?
Not yet. January 6th. I'm looking forward to it.
How do we think we did?
I think we did pretty well. The test went well.
And play some teams, and there's also a spiritual element to the tour as well, helping guys grow in their faith and learn more about themselves. So.
Your play in Australia was quite spiritual. You averaged about 30 points a game. You started to garner a lot of attention. Now, it was a second-tier league, but you were playing your rear end off. When did you know that you were going to be able to have a lot of success in that league? Tyshawn, 17 games in Brooklyn this year, 3 starts, basically a part of the rotation. How do you use this stint in the D-League to improve?
I think, I just got to.
Well, a teammate you had in Miami was Saints tight end Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
So that's your guy.
Yeah.
Now, you played basketball with him.
Played basketball. Actually, he was my host for my recruiting visit. Great dude.
Now, did you know he was going to have a football career at that point in time? Was the writing on the wall? I mean, you're going to be a pro basketball player. We already knew that. But what about him?
Well, Jimmy was legs up under me. With that, I had an unbelievable time. The team let me stay out there, rehab, and just enjoy the scenery till the year was over. And that says a lot about you, Lance. A lot of guys would have taken the first flight back to America. Yes.
A lot of guys wouldn't have been welcome to stay. You stayed, made yourself a part of that community, and actually gave back.
Yes. I gave back, and also I was starting to date my girlfriend now out there, so I couldn't.
So you met a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, so now we get the real story, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to get into the speed round. We're going to talk a little TV.
Okay.
And then we'll find out a little more about you. One thing, I want to take you back now.
Okay.
In 2005, in the UCSB Media Guide.
Okay.
Now, you said you had, this is 2005 now, so what's that? Almost 9 years ago.
Yes.
You said you had there were 4 movies which you claimed were your favorite. Now, can you tell me 2 of those 4 movies?
Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Let's get to the upcoming schedule. This Friday, at home, the Armor will host the Tulsa 66ers at the Mass Mutual Center. If that was redundant, so what? You got to come see them play. Game time 7 p.m. The Armor will then be on the road in Maine, where they'll go up against the Red Claws. For tickets to any Armor home game, call the number on your screen or visit armorhoops.com. That'll do it for this episode of Inside the Armor. This is Pete Sousa asking all of you to have a happy but safe New Year's. We'll see you next time.